What's up, YouTube family? So we're back with another video. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe and share with a friend. Share it with a friend. It's nothing moving but my top, but it's okay because I really thought that I was dancing hard. But don't even worry about that. Mind your business. I got this because I was really dancing hard. But anyway, today our discussion is about parenting. And it's not talking about your parenting. I'm talking about my parenting. This bang. But we're talking about parenting here. And I got my daughter, Kay, and I'm Melissa. And we're going to discuss my parenting. Now, parenting does not come with a rule book. So parenting is different. Every parenting is different. And what I always do is take what I like about my childhood and keep it, and what I don't like about it, I change it. And that's what I tell my kids to do. Whatever you like about me as a parent, you keep it, and what you don't like, you change it. And remember that if you have more than one child or children, you have children, each child is different. So I raise mine according to their personality. One may be a little bit sensitive. One may be a little tougher than the other. So maybe I'll be a little rougher on this one than I am with this one because this one a little extra sensitive. So sometimes I take out my little time to be a little easier on this one because it may hurt the feelings a little bit. It may be a little tougher, or I may could talk to this one and I can't talk to this one. And I also date my kids. Sometimes I like to take them out on dates and buy them things to let them know that I love them. I don't care how old they are. But anyway, I still love them, and I love them the same. So what's one thing that you like about my parenting? Oh.
I like that. I like why you laughing?
Okay.
I like that you're not so, stern. I can just talk to you about anything. And if I ever have anything to talk to you about, I can come to you first before anybody else because I know you got my back.
I got your back 3,000%. And plus, not only do I have your back, I do tell you the truth, whether I like it or not, whether you like it or not. You can be mad, you can look like you sucked on a lemon, but I still will be 100% honest and let you know when you're doing wrong or you're doing people wrong. And also, about parenting, man, just love your job. Like, I love being a mother. I may suck at a lot of jobs, but being a mother will not be one. They could be 50 years old, and I'm still going to take care of them as if I'm the nurturing mother. Like a little, what are they, birds? Birds be doing that too? Whatever kind of animal.
Birds, they do.
What do they do? They should probably drop their kid out the nest.
They do, so they can learn how to fly. And then if they fall out the nest.
Oh, so be it. Bye, birdie.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just love being a job. They like my ongoing credit card bills that I never get done paying them. But I just love it so much. I mean, I cherish it. I recommend it, and those who can't have them, that's okay. Because just because you don't have them biologically and you're raising someone else's, you can still feel like they're yours without a doubt. So a lot of times, man, listen, do what you need to do because these kids need us just as much as we need them. And I enjoy mine. I never tell you nothing less. I never tell you nothing more, but I love my children. Now, sometimes they may not like me, but it's okay. I don't care. So what else do you like about me?
Well, we're going to talk about what's different between your parenting and my friends' parenting.
Okay.
A lot of my friends' parenting or parents are more harder on them. So they try not to tell them a lot. But me, I'll tell you rather than, because I know if something was to happen, then you're going to be the first one to figure it out.
Yeah, because a lot of times people always say, oh, you ask her where's her location. You ask her this. You ask her that. I'm like, you act like I'm asking her because I'm trying to be nosy. I think, for one, as I'm her parent, I do need to know where she at. I need to know everything about her just in case something happens. I need to know everywhere I need to go so that way I know what to do. Not saying I want anything to happen. We're going to thank God that it's nothing happened. But just, you never know. So I like to make sure I know her whereabouts. And people are like, oh, you're just all on her and you're a stern mom. Stern. Okay.
And it's different when it comes from parenting's point of view and the kids' point of view. My friends don't ever tell their parents where they are because they're scared to tell them where they are. It's not about they care about them being in their business, but they already know that they're going to judge them even though they're grown. We're in college. Of course, we're going to go to parties. Of course, we're going to go hang out with people. It's just what life is about. And they're scared to tell their parents, like, hey, I'm hanging out with this person because they're going to be like, oh, well, you shouldn't do that. Or you shouldn't do that. Or if you do this, I'm going to do this.
And even though she wants to go to college parties, I tell her, turn up while I'm paying the bill. Because, listen, I'm paying the bill, so you might as well go on and enjoy this time while you got a chance. And I always tell her when she's at college, Enjoy it. You only got one life to live, and while you're up there doing, while you're in college, you live your best life. Like, you ain't got no kids right now. You ain't got nothing. You enjoy your life while you're at college, and I'm footing the bill. And don't get me wrong, I don't have it like that to be footing the bill. I live paycheck to paycheck, and sometimes I don't have a paycheck to put toward her schooling. But at the end of the day, she's going to get her education, and I'm going to pay what I can pay, and what I can't pay, guess what? It's payment plans. And I may not have a lot of money to do everything. I may have holes in my shoes, but guess what? I'm gonna pay for her college fees, and I'm gonna make sure them college fees is paid. So a lot of times I give up my whole checks, 2 checks. Oh, I get paid bi-weekly. Sometimes my whole checks go to her schooling, and I may give up 3 to 4 months worth of checks as long as I got my car paid, the bills paid, and I got a little bit of gas in my car and food in my house. To me, I'm rich. And I can have a negative $50 in my account, but I'm still feeling like I'm rich. $1,000,000. What else? What else do you like? What don't you like? That's another thing. What don't you like?
What I used to not like was when I was younger. You was really stern on me. You would always be, not judgmental, but
Very mean.
yeah, you would always yell at me every time I say something. So I wouldn't really like to tell you anything because you always was yelling at me about every little thing.
And you know what? That was true, because all I knew was how to be a parent is how I was taught, as how I was growing up and how my mother treated me. So I thought that was the right way to parenting. But then I realized that is the wrong way to parent somebody. And you can't parent somebody if you always, because it's just like anything else. If somebody keep hollering at her, after a while you turn them out. So I had to learn that not only is this my child, I need to learn to listen, just like she has feelings too. So if I'm always hard on her, she ain't gonna want to tell me nothing. She ain't gonna want to listen to me. They should be out there rather listen to the people on the streets versus listen to me. And kids is like computers. You have to install things. So what you feel like you need them to know, you need to go ahead and teach it to them. Don't wait for the streets to teach it to them, because they're gonna teach it to them all about it the wrong way. And not only do I teach her stuff, I let her know why it happened, or some of my story. I don't tell her all, but I tell her some of my story, so she won't see that it's a reason on why I'm showing her this way and I'm showing her that way.
That's true. Because a lot of times life isn't about, who, what they say or what they do. It's about how you handle it. Like, I'm not that very emotional. I don't know why. That's just how I grew up. I don't know. But I'm not a very emotional person. So my mom has taught me, it's either I used to be always angry, or I was just actually happy. So mom just taught me how, now that I'm older, to express myself more instead of waiting until I can't deal with it no more, and then getting upset about it and saying something.
And also invest in your future, because at the end of the day, people do not understand. Teach your kids about credit. Teach your kids about finances. Teach your kids about bank accounts. Even if you don't know how to do it yourself, put them on the right path, or tell them to go to certain people, or look up certain things to teach them how to build a bank account, to learn about to help them build credit, because, and also finances, a little bit of everything. Because at the end of the day, be careful how you treat your kids for they pick your nursing home, because a lot of times we stern on them, we act so rude to them because we think, oh, they my kids and they're going to listen to me. But at the end of the day, your body going to turn into a kid too, where you're going to be old and you're going to need them kids. And guess what? They're going to treat you how you treated them. Oh, I remember my mom or my dad was nasty, I'm going to do that back to them. Or they'll put you in a nursing home and forget about you. I never wanted that. So I always want to treat them how I want to be treated. So when I get older, if they have to put me in a nursing home, they're going to put me in a good one, and they're going to come visit. Because every elderly, it's such a sad shame when you see elderly in the nursing home and they don't have nobody to visit them. Not one single kid. They did all, some of them may took care of their kids all their life, and nobody comes to visit them. And it's a sad shame. And I also teach my kids about giving back. I'm a firm believer. You can't be successful unless you give back. That's a big thing in our house. What's one of our give backs that we did?
We gave food to the nurse. Not the nursing home. The homeless. We did that.
And what was the other one?
We did do something for the nursing home.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We gave them blankets and stuff.
No, for the nursing home, we gave puzzle books to their community room. We did puzzle books. We did adopting the elderly for Christmas. So we took an elderly, we adopted them, and instead of buying my kids. Oh, and that's another thing. I don't buy a lot of stuff for Christmas. How Christmas goes at our house.
Oh, it's about family. But we get stuff all year round, so I don't really complain about
Yeah,
Christmas.
it's about family. But how do I do things in here for Christmas?
Oh, you buy stuff little by little through
Yeah,
the whole year, and then you save it for Christmas.
that too. But that's not what I was talking about. I buy y'all one big gift and what?
Oh, a couple small gifts.
And what do we do with the rest for gifts? I buy you one big gift and a couple small gifts, and what do?
We give back.
We give back. Yeah, you give back to somebody who's may not be fortunate, or just to show somebody else some love. Because sometimes when you show others love, they really enjoy it, and you know ain't nothing like seeing somebody else is happy. So when somebody else is happy, and you be able to give, and seeing that smile on somebody else's face, that's a beautiful thing. It ain't nothing like a priceless smile, and that's just what any and everything. And it was something else. I forgot what it was, but. What's another thing? Because you and your friends always talking about Juan.
I don't know. What else you want to talk about?
What else? It was. What else do we? Oh, and we do a lot of stuff together. Like I want to stop this train where our family don't get together. Like I love to do stuff with these kids. I'd rather hang out with my kids than I would going to parties, going to anywhere. And I love to hang out with my kids, enjoy new experiences, especially restaurants. That's why I'm big now, because I like to eat, boy. But I take them out everywhere. Everything I do, they more than welcome to do. I'd never do anything without them doing it. And I'm always a surprise parent, so I may surprise them. I love surprises. I don't know what I'd be capable of doing, but what I have in this little mental, but I love surprises and I love doing stuff to them. And then I got my shy girl over there that's operating the lighting. She's shy, so I don't know if she's gonna ever be on camera, but that girl's shy. But let's just say, why you looking at her like that, girl? Yo. So I got my shy missus over there. But how you like me as a parent? You ain't gotta be on camera. How you like me as a parent? I can't hear you. Good. Oh, how about fantastic? Yes. Yeah, I got a fantastic.
Talk about us.
Okay.
What do you like about us? What do you don't
let me tell
like
you, I got
us?
2 beautiful girls. 2 times 2. I'm a girl mom, and I love every bit of it. So let's talk about my shy girl. She's behind the. She's doing the lighting back there. But my shy girl, what I like about her is she's so energetic. I'm telling you, it's like you took my personality and put it into her. So energetic. She loves to have fun, and oh my gosh, a piece of work, but she's very good. And both of my girls is really, I mean, like, I don't know, I couldn't even ask for to be a mom to a better set of girls. This one is my go-getter. I could tell her something or be like, yo, somebody doing this. This girl would do the research, she would get what she need to get, and she would do it. And I'm like, oh, I never thought about that. At her age, the stuff that she does, I never even thought about. But this girl really keeps me on my toes, and I'm telling you, if I never could be happy about being a mother, she does the trick. She makes me feel real good about being a mother, and being a young mother at that, because I did have her at 18 years old. Her daddy was a little older than I was, but at the same time, I had her young, and I didn't know nothing about parenting. Now, I knew how to watch kids, but I didn't know about parenting. So that's why I said parenting doesn't come with a handbook. And I also tell her the difference between her and her sister is because she was the tester. I had to learn what was right and what was wrong, and what I didn't like and what I did like. And then I knew how to raise the second one accordingly. And what at the beginning, they used to fight like cats and dogs. Now these two are super close. And, I tell them that if anything happened to me, that's all they have is each other. A lot of times, us as parents, we watch our kids go back and forth, back and forth. Nah, we got to cut this because they are our future. They need to learn how to get along. They need to know that if it ain't nobody else, all they have is each other. And when I tell you, these girls, they keep me on my toes. They keep me laughing. This is the mother. I'm the daughter, because I'm the daughter because this one is really, sometimes her personality is really stern. Like, she be like, that's not funny. Okay. And the little one, she's really, really silly. She loves gymnastics, and she brings so much light into this world, in this room. And
we are 9 years apart.
Yes, they are 9 years apart. Yes. Yeah, isn't that a beautiful thing? So you had 9 years by yourself.
I could have went 9 more.
Oh, don't do her. Oh, you see her talk about you, Sweet Pea. Okay, Sweet Pea, like, but she had 9 years by herself, which was a beautiful thing, because in 9 years, I know the do's and don'ts, because with this one, I was spoiling her so much and she never really played with toys, so I spoiled her so much to where she had 2 and 3 of everything. You would have thought she was a twin or a triplet, because I bought so much stuff. So with the second one, I knew not to buy as much, because I was more so buying, making sure she had the latest stuff, the brand new sneakers and all that. So I was buying more so than that extra cushion of loving. So for 9 years, I had learned that. And then with the little one, I knew to put more into love and less buying, because they'll have the toys and they'll forget all about the toys. They'll forget all about that stuff, but they will never forget how you made them feel as a child. And all they have is childhood memories. So with them, I install everything I can possibly install. I build, and I talk about in our future. I do all of that. Like, let's go. We are a team. If we ain't nothing else, we a team. You got my back, I got yours. And they could come to me with any and everything, whether I like it or not. I still listen. You all right, Kay? Okay. What else? What's another topic we need to talk about? We did the giving back. We did the saving money, the credit cards. And and back to the credit cards. You don't have to get them a credit card that's deliberately in their name. You could actually get a credit card and put them down as an authorized user, but not give them an actual card. And when you get when you swipe your card and you pay your bill on time and you build in history, guess what? You're building their history too. So when you build your stuff on time, when you go ahead and send them out in the real world, they will have 100% credit, because 100% payment on time. But make sure you're responsible, because it's their life. You don't want to take a credit card and destroy their life. You want to build it. So when they go on in the real world, like if she get 22, that's fine. She could be 22, just start her job. And if she feel like she want to move in that area, she want to buy a house, she will be able to buy a house, because I set her up to do that. Like, you got to teach them about this credit stuff. Like, a lot of times as parents, we forget to teach them about credit, saving money, willing to help, but not overbearing. Now, a lot of times they may have an absent parent. And just because they have an absent parent, don't teach them to hate their parent. You also teach them to love their absent parent, even if their parent not doing right, even if their parent is not doing what they're supposed to. Still remember to teach them to love their parent, because it may be a reason why they're absent. It may be a good thing on why they're absent, because maybe they won't pick up the bad habits that their parents have. Or also you could teach it you could use that negativity as a learning tool. Because a lot of times absent parents, sometimes we may say, oh, that daddy ain't doing nothing, that mama ain't doing nothing for their kid. Don't do that. Just take it and brush it off and be like, oh, this is why we need to work extra hard. This is why we need to do this. Don't beat down the absent parent because they're absent. That's okay. Sometimes you need to just pick it up and forgive them. Forgive the absent parent, because a lot of times you sit up here, oh, I forgive them. Forgive them. Yes, indeed. You do need to forgive them, because forgiveness is not for the person, it's for you. So forgive that person if they did you wrong. Forgive that person if they don't take care of your kids. That's okay. I got them. I'm the mother. I'm the father. I'm the genie. I'm everything. Because honey, make a wish, I'll try to get it. But you see that? I almost had it. I almost made you a wish. What wish? Okay. Anyway, but love them. Love them. Honor them. Honor them as if you honor yourself, just like you want them to respect you. And also remember, when you want your kids to respect you, you have to respect them. Now, I ain't saying going by and kissing their butt or letting them say whatever or talk to you all nasty and stuff like that. No. I run the show, but at the same time, I understand where they coming from. So if somebody don't like something, yeah, go in your timeout and I may hoot and holler, but then I'm going to ask you why you done that. Go in there and think about that. What could you do to make it better? And I also teach, my biggest lesson is, life is like batteries. You get a positive and a negative. Every negative situation has a positive. You just have to find it. So when something's wrong and something's negative, you have to find a positive in it. Don't come to me and tell me, oh, this, and this happened and it's so negative. I'll tell you, reroute yourself like a GPS, reroute, and come back and tell me how you can make it positive, how you can help yourself in the building yourself. Haven't I done that to you many a times?
Yes.
How was your feeling? How did you feel about that? when I did
I
that.
mean, so you know, you be mad at the beginning because you feel like you're picking sides,
Yeah.
but it also works because you think about it, and then you wonder like, okay, well maybe next time this is gonna prepare me for the next time, and this is what I would do with the next time.
And also, and if they call themselves, doing whatever, just back them up at any cost that you can do. Back up your kids. It's okay. And I don't, and people always tell them, oh, if you're old, then you gotta respect. No, respect is given. Respect is given. Nobody could disrespect you and think that they're gonna get respect back. No, you gotta give respect to get respect. And it's just like with anything else. Give respect to get respect. And these kids know I'll bend over backwards even when I don't have it. I could have $0, but I'm the happiest parent that you could possibly get with $0. They will never understand the flaws that I have or trying to make it when I don't have it. Because I'm always this fun parent. We go all out, and I don't know, sometimes I'll be doing the world's craziest stuff, but at the same time it puts a smile on their face or make them mad. You be like, get out my room. What's up? Come on, get something else. What else you got? You got something big in there.
You got something big.
Now we're going off script, so we don't even know what we're talking about. I'm just going, and then what else? What else you like?
What do I like?
Yeah, what else you like about being a parent and
not being a parent?
I mean, not being a parent, but me being a parent.
parent.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Told you it wasn't written.
That's all I have to say, to be honest.
Oh, you don't like nothing else about me?
Because we talked about everything.
Dang, sure.
Nothing I don't like. Nothing about you.
What about you and your sister being 9 years apart? How about that?
I mean, I don't care no more. At first, I just felt like, you was focused more on her than me. So it did kind of make me mad. Because, like, okay, yeah, I understand she's baby, but at the same time, she get away with a lot more when she should already know by now that that's not right.
And that's another thing. If you have multiple sets of kids, you can have more than 2 kids. Also date your kids. So one of my friends had told me that what she used to do is like pick a day out of the month. So if you got January 13th, February 13th, March 13th, you got 3 different kids. On that day of each month, you take one kid and take them out, so that way they can feel special, because then you don't want the favoritism with your child feeling like they got favoritism. So if it's January 13th, you may take out the first kid. February 13th, you may take out the second kid. March 13th, you take out the third kid. And then back to the next month, you take out the first kid again. So one time out in the month, if you have it, you take and date your kids, because a lot of times they need us just like we need you once again. I mean, they need us like we need them once again. So sometimes it's okay to date. Like, you about to tell your age?
I mean, I don't care.
Okay. So this is my grown daughter.
Yeah.
We're gonna call you the grown daughter. This is my
almost grown daughter.
No, you are grown.
I'm older grown, but
you older than 18. This is my grown one, and I got a baby girl. But I still I'm like, oh, where we going at? Let's go and not take them. Like, I'll still take her on dates. Come on, let's go here. Let's not tell them. Let's not. Because sometimes it's okay to take them out, because, each one, that's one of my biggest fears, to have my kids feeling like I have favorites. So if you learned anything from this video, is there anything else before we close it down?
Well, yeah, go back to dating your kids.
Okay.
Also, when you date your kids, whether if it's a boy or a girl, it just teaches them, like, when they actually start dating, not to settle for the minimum. I tell my mom about dates boys try to take me on, and she, she gives her 2 cents, and I take it, because I already know I'm not settling for less. I know what I deserve, so I'm not going to just, okay, if somebody say they like me, then I'm going to get excited about it, because I already know better.
Yeah, and then also with dating your kids, take them and do a lot of stuff with them. Mm-hmm. Buy them flowers, because I done bought mine roses before on Valentine's Day. One time, me and my husband took out the time to not buy ourselves something, and we bought Valentine's Day for the kids, and we done took her flowers and balloons to her job. I meant to her school, not to her job, to her school. And they, everybody thought she had a boyfriend, but it was from me and her stepdad. So we took them, well, me and her dad. But we took her some balloon and stuff like that, because that way they make them feel special. Because even if you have girls and you have boys, you also got to teach them that if somebody else do it, that, you know, that's good, that's thoughtful, but you don't want them to miss out and be like, oh, somebody never done that to me. You want them to make them feel special while they got a chance. So treating them like a queen or a king while they're younger will let them know what to expect, than to have somebody just dog them out when they get older. So I teach my girls, I buy them stuff, I buy them nice stuff, or my husband buy them stuff to make them feel like queens, because at the end of the day, you don't want them to go get with the first little boy and they tear their little heart up because they bought them some flowers and thought they was a queen. No, just like with your sons. Oh, she cooked me a meal and the chick dog them out. No, 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 no. You teach them that at home, and you do that for them, so you, when you send them out in the real world, they have a little background on what they should experience and what they shouldn't experience.
Yeah, and don't be afraid if your child ever brings somebody around to say something. And it's more important, you know, to say it in front of the person that they bring around, because in that way you catch them off guard. So you know the true intention, so that your child can see. Because parents already know how the vibe is between two kids, or how it's going to go, before you even really get into it. So I just advise that you say it in front of the person they're with.
Yeah, and get their vibe and see how they go on spot. Anything else?
No.
But let me tell y'all something. This is my besties. My besties. They better than the resties. I was rhyming, yo. Yo, I was hitting that. Killing that. Killing that. I hit that. And hold on. How you do that? Show me.
No.
Hold on. Show me. Come on, yo.
No.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Is it this way?
No, it's
No.
this way.
Okay, do it again.
It's like that.
Okay,
Go
hold
like
on.
this.
I roll it.
No, go like this.
Okay.
You see like.
Wait, man, I'm too fat. Look at all my extra elbows.
Why are you doing this?
Cause I
There.
like I'm driving a car.
Like you driving a car.
Hey, turn it and pick up and kill it and kill it and kill. Oh, okay. Dang, don't be hurting my feelings. All right. So as we wrap this video up, thanks for watching. And if you like this video, hit like, comment, subscribe,
and turn on the post notification.
and share it with a friend. 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 Yeah. Come on to our channel. This is us. We like you. Mwah. Goodbye.